In this video, we're going to review how to use the sit-to-stand lift in helping someone transfer from a hospital bed to a bedside commode to a wheelchair. They need to be able to be weight-bearing through their legs or tolerate weight-bearing through their legs. They also need to be cooperative as well as be able to sit on the side of the bed pretty well to be able to use this type of lift. Now, we are going to use a standing sling for this lift. You always need to check the weight capacity of the sling as well as the weight capacity of the lift, and the sling and the lift need to be in good working condition when you're using them. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is apply the standing sling to our loved one. So we have Alex here helping us. So we're going to have our client or loved one in a seated position. Now, if they are unable to maintain this position on their own, you may need assistance or you may need to reconsider whether this is appropriate for them. So Alex is sitting here. We're going to take this sling and apply it. Make sure that the tags are away from her. This side is going to go on her back. So we're going to place this around her. We have a small belt that's going to go around her waist, and we're going to attach that. We're going to put it low on her waist and then tighten it up so that it fits her. We're going to make sure there's nothing going on in her stomach area that would bother. Then we're going to take the sides of the sling and bring those on around. The back of the sling comes up about mid-back, right about her shoulder blade areas. Right like that. Now we're going to get the lift and attach the sling to it. So we're going to bring the lift into place. We have the waist, the base widened here. We're going to bring it right up to her. Now if she can place her foot on, or her feet on the foot plate, we will let her do that. We're going to bring her right up to it so that her knees are against the knee pad. And again, the knee pad is just below the kneecaps there. We don't want that pressing on her kneecaps. So I'm going to come over here and we're going to attach this sling by the loops, and we're going to use the same colored loop on each side. And depending on where they are sitting and their height, you can just kind of see what works best as far as attaching these. We're going to go ahead and use the blue loop here. We're going to bring it to the outside of the lift bar and make sure it gets all the way over the knob here on the lift bar and sits right down like that. Now we're going to attach this one over here. I'm going to take it on the outside as well. We've got the blue. We're going to make sure it comes right over the knob there. And then we've got those attached. Now let's get the wheelchair and perform the transfer. So as you start the transfer, you're going to have your loved one, if they can, go ahead and grab onto the bar here and just put their hand placement there so that they can hold on as the lift starts to raise them. Now what you really want to do is just kind of raise them up off the bed. So as you start to lift, you're going to let them know, okay, you're going to start to feel yourself raise up off the bed. And Alex, I want you to kind of lean back into the sling and let your weight rest on back toward the sling here. So we're going to raise her up. Now as she comes up off the bed, we're just going to raise her enough to bring her bottom up off the bed. Okay, and then we're going to move the mechanical lift this way. We're going to turn her around and head right toward the wheelchair. Now the wheelchair is locked, and as we position her here, we're going to get her centered to the chair. There we go. Get her back to the back of the chair. And then we are going to release the valve here and lower her down in the chair. And then we can release the sling from the lift. You just pull the lift back out of the way, and you've completed the transfer into the wheelchair. So now let's take a look at transferring her back from the wheelchair back to the bed. So now we're going to transport Alex from the wheelchair back to the bed. So we're going to take the sling and put it behind her while she's in the chair. If she is able, I'm going to have her lean forward just a little bit. We need to be careful in this position because if your loved one does not have great balance, you need to watch the leaning forward so that we don't accidentally cause a fall out of the wheelchair. So let me have you go ahead and lean back there. I'm going to bring the belt around on both sides here. All right, going to overlap right there. Secure the belt. All right, and then we're going to bring each side of the sling in under each arm, just like that. Okay, now we're going to get the lift in position. So the base is widened. We're going to bring it up to the wheelchair. The wheelchair is locked. We'll have our loved one place their feet on the foot pad if they're able. We have the knees or the lower legs against the knee pad here. The brakes are not locked in this position when we're going to start the lift. We want to leave those open so that the lift can adjust itself as it needs to as we begin to lift her. So in this position, again, we are going to attach the pads. Let me make sure our lift is down here. We're going to attach the sling. We're going to use the blue loop on each side. I'm going to have Alex lean forward just a little bit. Oops, and I'm going to bring this on the outside. There we go. Now we could actually bring it back a notch if we wanted to. It just depends on what your client is able to do in this circumstance as far as where you're going to attach these loops. It also sometimes depends on how tall they are as well. All right, so I'm just going to have her lean back and relax in the pad there. We're going to come over here and we're going to start with the lift. That's it. I'm going to have her, thank you Alex, we're going to have you hold on to the lift if they are able. As they start to come up, I'm going to have her lean back into the sling. I'm going to start to lift her out of the chair. And as soon as her bottom comes off the chair, there we go, we're going to go ahead and maneuver the lift away from the chair. Now we may have to raise her just a little bit more here. And then we're going to release the valve. And we're going to go ahead and release the sling. And again, make sure that your client is stable and sitting on the side of the bed before you move away from them. I'm going to release the sling here. There you are. That's how you perform a transfer with a sit-to-stand lift with a standing sling to and from a hospital bed to a wheelchair. Now this could also have been a transfer to a bedside commode or some other type of chair as well. Be sure to take a look at the comments section below for further details and any information we may have forgotten to mention.